Theatregoers were told to leave a New Year's Eve performance of Moulin Rouge, the musical, midway through the second half at Melbourne's Regent Theatre on Friday. While at first the audience was given no explanation as to the sudden evacuation, it later emerged a staff member had tested positive to COVID-19. As reported by news.com.au, a spokesperson told The Age, "We made the decision to discontinue this afternoon's performance of Moulin Rouge, the musical, after a positive COVID-19 test result within the wider company was made known to us. There will be an update shortly as to the status of future performances." Journalist Benedict Brooke tweeted about the performance's cancellation midway through the second half, and later told news.com.au that the audience was first told there would be a break in the performance due to an unforeseen incident. A staff member then reportedly told theatregoers 5 minutes later that the show will not be going on. Victoria reported 5,919 new infections and 7 deaths on Friday, while New South Wales recorded 21,151 new cases and 6 deaths, a new pandemic record with figures almost double the 12,226 cases reported on Thursday. In Victoria, 428 patients are being treated in hospital, up from 395, while 54 are in ICU, down from 55. Most of those in intensive care are unvaccinated. Meanwhile, huge queues have continued to form outside testing clinics across Australia despite a raft of changes made to testing requirements, isolation rules and definitions of a close contact announced by Scott Morrison on Thursday. NSW, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia and the ACT will on Friday adopt a new definition of a close contact agreed to at Thursday's National Cabinet meeting. In those jurisdictions, a close contact will only cover household or intimate contacts who spent more than 4 hours with a positive case. They will only need a rapid antigen test and will be able to leave isolation after 7 days if they return a negative RAT on day 6. Positive cases regardless of vaccination status will be able to leave isolation after 7 days from their positive test but will need to return a negative RAT on day 6. South Australia will continue with a 10-day quarantine period for cases and close contacts. Symptomatic close contacts will still need to take a PCR test and a positive RAT will need to be confirmed by a PCR test. Tasmania will join the new arrangements from January 1st, with the Northern Territory and Western Australia to make announcements in the coming days. Mr. Morrison encouraged Australians to get their booster shots when they become eligible, saying high vaccination rates gave the government confidence in adopting the new measures. Around 4.1 million Australians will be eligible for their booster shot by the end of Friday, and this will jump to 7.6 million when the interval between the second and third dose is shortened to 4 months on January 4th.